right, yeah. Like I said, introducing my nigga Moose. Welcome to the Florida Studios. Good to have you. Thank you for pulling up.
Appreciate it.
You know, one of my best friends, one of my closest friends.
1000%.
Came out to show love, and I appreciate it.
No problem, baby.
Like I said, tell us why you're here. Big Three, talk to us.
So we're here for the Big Three, man. It's the third weekend. You know, it's both for me and your first experience, and you know, I think we both have been enjoying it. It's been a great experience. You know, shout out to Ice Cube. Everybody have anything to do with the league. I know a lot of people are enjoying it, and so you know, we just want to keep it going. We first game tomorrow, trying to get a dub. That's it.
Man, shout out to Cube, man. What the fuck? He did that.
This is dope, man. This is dope for real.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard about it a couple years ago, I was a little skeptical. But Joe got in and started going crazy, and he got to the league off it. Niggas was like,
I didn't say I was skeptical. I wasn't skeptical about it.
Right.
I understood it. I would say I saw the vision when it first started. Now we 7 years. This is the 7th season for the Big Three. So 7 years ago, we weren't in this space, so it's different. Right. But to have this opportunity in this space now, it's a beautiful thing. And you know, obviously, you know, we talk all the time, so we just try to make the best of our experience, and you know, just keep on hooping. At the end of the day, that's what we're doing. This is pure hooping. That's one thing about it. If you can't say anything else, it's pure hooping, and so it's a fun experience.
Yeah, man, and me too. Like I said, it's both our first time, and man, I can't begin to explain how much fun this shit is.
Yeah.
This only like,
it's dope.
What is this, week 4?
3.
Week 3? God damn. But yeah, like I said, shout out to Q, man. My nigga Moose in the building. Tell me let's just talk about your hoop journey, bro. Let's start from way before Big Three. Helen Cox High School, dominated, Player of the Year, Gatorade Player of the Year, right?
It's a lot.
He got a lot. It's a lot. Google my nigga. If you don't know who he is, Google my nigga.
No, listen, at the high school level, it's a lot. You know, like not me being funny.
All right, then you got, college, dominated. That's when we linked up.
Yes.
That's when we met.
2008.
2008, man.
Welcome to Georgetown. My brother for life, man. One of the decisions I will never regret in my life. You know, my college decision. It was pretty easy for me. Mm-hmm. I don't think people realize how easy it was for me when I saw everything in real time. You know, usually guys, you know, it's tough. It's a big decision for anybody. You have options. You have people recruiting you, and you can go to a bunch of schools. It's a tough decision, but everything from start to finish was just an easy decision for me when it comes to making my decision to play basketball at Georgetown.
Man, I'm happy you came, bro, because pause.
This nigga's scared.
Pause, nigga. But yeah.
And disclaimer, people. I'm a grown up. He's not. You
Listen,
ain't gotta.
We best friends for a reason, nigga. We both fucking kids. Nigga.
No,
we
no,
both
I'm not.
6, 11 children.
Someone has to be the adult, people. This is my brother. I don't even do the pause thing, man. You know.
That's a fact.
I came to Georgetown to play basketball. That's it. No Diddy.
And he ended up beating his nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all. So back to your hoop journey, bro. Like, backtrack a little bit more. Like in high school, I want to get to high school. When did you, or even maybe before high school, when did you realize, like, hold on, like, I could change my whole life with this? Like, when was there a game? Was there a moment, a conversation?
Yeah, it was a conversation for sure. I can tell you that. That's an easy one for me. My AAU coach, when I was about 13, picked me up from practice, typical day. But at this point, like, you know, I've been going to camps, a couple of tournaments, kind of had some steam behind me. And so he asked me, like, flat out, like, do you want to be the best player in the nation? That's what he asked me. And I said, yeah. And that was the conversation that probably changed my life, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you everything. Like, you know, people would be, like, reminiscing about stuff and be having details. He was in a rental. He wasn't in his car. It was a Burgundy F-150.
I know you. I remember. I know your memory is crazy. This shit is,
like you.
I say this. Hey, when this nigga, one thing about Georgetown is you got to run to Princeton.
Right.
And
Right.
One thing about this nigga that I noticed off the back, it's like he knew this shit before he even got there. I was like, God damn, he learned it like that. Like, it didn't take niggas years to figure that shit out. That nigga walked in the door. Like, quick aside, sorry, but yeah, I know your memory.
Yeah,
like
we was on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
We just talked about bridges outside. We was on the bridge. He asked me that. And from there, it's kind of like that's kind of gave me a direction. Kind of gave me a purpose at that point.
So give me the game. I want to know the game. That's what I was hoping your answer was. That answer was cool, but I need to know like the game when you just went off and was like, oh, these niggas can't fuck with me.
The game
or the tournament or like.
That's a tough one. The game. I know one game. If you were to ask like you know Calvin. Well, someone I grew up with, played high school with, played at Howard for 5 years. It was a game actually against the Maryland, not the Maryland Rising Stars, that's lumpy. Maryland Crusaders, gray and black.
I wasn't on
I
that
believe.
team.
No, you wasn't
That might
on
have
the
been the
team.
year after I left.
Nah. I bust your ass at LeBron.
Stop
camp.
it. You always make this bullshit up.
I bust
You did
his
not
ass
bust my
at
ass.
LeBron
This
camp.
nigga said he gave me
And
30.
he will not. I gave you
can only play
40
two
actually.
quarters. You can only play 2 quarters, nigga. You ain't give nobody 40 in 2 quarters. You ain't give me 40. But anyway, somebody got the footage somewhere.
I thought he was African.
Here we go.
He from Baltimore.
I thought you was Boris Diaw's son, nigga.
I
Fuck
thought
outta
he was
here.
African. No, you knew my
Fuck outta
name.
here.
You knew my name, LeBron.
Nah, nigga, you knew me
See
too,
what I'm
nigga.
saying?
I committed first. Fuck you mean?
I believe your podcast.
You knew me too, nigga.
No, I didn't.
I mean, you did. You saw, that's
Georgetown
my
might have
mans.
been recruiting
That's my
me.
man's.
No,
Hey, you saw
I
it.
gave him 40.
You want one?
I gave him 40. No, I want a shot.
Yeah, me neither. You give me no fucking 40. 40 and 2 quarters. I'll stop moving.
Oh man,
Who was we at, son?
Henry Azabuki.
Hoop Journey. Hoop Journey, yeah.
You had 3 blocks, dog.
I don't know what he had. It wasn't 40, though. I know that. And he damn sure had no 3 blocks.
30.
He
I
had
had
no
30
3
then.
blocks. He hadn't had no 3 blocks. That's dead.
Nah. You know.
So anyway, back to it, yo.
Nah, actually in high school. I
Back
could've
to
got
it,
2
yo.
blocks.
Back to it. Back to it.
Don't shark me, bro. In high
Back to it.
school,
You
I
got it,
could've
son.
got
You got it. Yeah, high school, you had bounce. We all did.
two. We all did.
But back to your journey, yo. So we got to high school. You got to college. You knew you could dominate. Then,
I wouldn't say that.
so tell me, when you walked into college, what was your first thought? Because we had some niggas in that gym.
Yeah.
That was
So,
some
I mean,
practices.
I had no expectations when I came there, honestly. I just knew it was just a different start for me, a different place.
Mm-hmm.
I knew we should have been good. We don't want to talk about the freshman year.
Yeah, we good.
We good. But you know, like obviously there's Lumpy and there's Free. You talk about 2 All-American.
Lumpy is Chris Wright,
2
legend in that
Oh,
area,
my bad,
DC
my bad.
area.
And
Nah,
Austin
you good,
Freeman.
you good. Yeah, Austin.
Yeah, Chris Wright and Austin Freeman. I'm sorry, we gotta be be on the podcast. You know, Burger Boys, 2 McDonald's All-Americans that are on campus 1 year before you. You know, people that we've competed against before we got to college. So when you have that, you know, with Final Four in 07, 1 year removed from us coming on campus. So I didn't have it. I
Felt
just
like a no-brainer,
It was
huh?
no brainer. Like I'm gonna tell you, like when JT3 came to my house for the in-home visit, he came with his laptop. He opened it up. He started running clips to the Princeton. It was Jeff Green. Shout out to Jeff. Some Roy Hibbert. Shout out to Big Dog. Shout out to Roy. And he said, "Can you do this?" With all due respect to them, at that point, I was like, "I can do this in my sleep." Like, you know, like, yes, absolutely. You're gonna give me the ball in these positions.
Right.
I'll be okay. I'll be fine. So like, that was like easy. So I came in there knowing that like, man, I'm going to be in position to do what I do. I felt like I didn't have to worry about that.
You want to be in a position to succeed.
That's a part of why I could learn the offense so quickly.
Right.
because when he showed, like, he didn't like then, and like you had in-home business, you know, people coming there with gimmicks and they PowerPoint presentations and
a bunch of shit you ain't paying attention to.
you know, like, and so he came in there and he said, "Look, this is what I run." That's what JT. He came, put the laptop on the table. He said, "This is what we run. Can you do it?"
It was easy. That's simple.
Yes.
That was kind of similar how he came at me.
Yeah, like
He opened to Show Me Jeff. He
Right.
was like, "You want to do this?" I said, "Hell yeah, I want to do that."
Right.
Like, and he just made it so easy. Like,
Right.
I ain't gonna front. That's one thing JT did. He
Yeah.
he made it easy for me to commit. Like, I was
are
cool.
you a hooper?
Right.
Like people wanna critique the Princeton, but are you a hooper?
It produced some motherfuckers.
Yes.
It definitely did.
And
Say
we
what you want
talk about top 5,
Yeah.
top 10.
Yeah. Niggas.
Lottery all-stars.
Niggas. Like it produced
Yes,
niggas. That's one
like
thing it did
you,
do. Say
like
what you
so,
want.
like what are we talking about?
Yeah.
If you're a hooper, can you come here and run it and still do what you do?
After you learn it, one thing about the Princeton, after you learn it, it's like
It's a wrap.
it's easy. Like
You
once
can, but after you learn it, you can play basketball anywhere.
yeah, that's the thing. That's one thing I
You can
learned
play
after I
basketball
left school.
anywhere.
Was like, yo, this shit
Once
is
you
all
learn,
a
if you can
deviation
learn
to
that,
this.
you can play basketball anywhere. You know, so like that's the thing about it.
So now we in the league. How did you? I remember the conversation we had when you was about to leave.
Right.
Maybe it was your freshman year,
Right.
and you was about to go number 1. I think you was about to go number 1 or 2.
No,
you was 2.
absolutely not. We're not going to cap on here.
Okay. It was like 1 or 2.
No, I
Or
was
3.
never going 1 or 2.
It was 1. It was top 5. It was top 5. It was top 5.
There might have been conversations about top 5, and we're talking about 5. Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't going like 2 or nothing. We're not going lie. We ain't gonna lie out here.
I thought it was 2.
Here. No,
I thought it
wish
was 2.
If I was going 2 out of my freshman year,
You
trust
would've
me,
left.
you would have seen me. You'd have saw me in Copley. You would have seen me nowhere else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would have left if I was going number 2. Anybody would leave.
I remember them combos though, and you was really like, because I was like, nigga, if I'm you, I'm out.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. You definitely said that. You definitely said that.
I was like, yo,
But
nigga, what?
you know, I just knew I wasn't ready, and I don't regret that decision either.
Yeah, I think you made the right decision.
Yeah, like I don't regret that decision either. Like I definitely, for me personally, in my development, I think that second year was pivotal for me in my career. Just getting that extra year of real tutelage, and being able to expand my game the right way though. Like
Yeah.
I say, when you playing, and people don't understand it, when you playing in the Princeton, especially at our position, you know, we play the big position, and depending on your skill set, you can be anywhere, and that's what's great about it.
Yeah.
You know, like so you get to learn how to play in all types of spaces, make decisions in all types of spaces, and bigs in college don't get that opportunity.
Nowhere.
They do
Nowhere
not.
else. Nowhere else.
They do not.
Maybe
Unless you're a 5-star and you
Yeah.
walking on as a 5-star and like, okay, you're the best player on the team.
Not too many offenses
We're gonna
featuring
give
you.
you the ball. Like that doesn't happen.
Right.
And so like, you know, that's what I'm saying. As much as people critique it and things like that, if you fully understand it, you understand how it translates to basketball. So it's, you know, it was perfect for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Nah, that
the
shit
way I
was perfect.
played.
It was
Like
perfect.
when
for me
like
too, it just took me a minute to
I
figure out.
am proud of myself as a teenager
Yeah.
for understanding when I saw it that's where
what
I
it could
needed.
do.
That's
Yeah.
what I needed to do. I'm like, you know, looking back, if I could like be like, damn, I made a right decision. Like I knew my decision was when I looked at that laptop, like, oh, I can do that. I can definitely do that.
That's fire, bro.
So, but in the pros, man, first of all, it's a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? Like to walk across that stage. I know the draft just happened a couple days ago. To walk
Shout out
across,
to all the niggas that got
shout out
drafted,
to
man.
everybody that got drafted,
Congratulations. People
whose
saying it's a
dreams
weak
came
draft.
true.
Say what you want. These niggas just changed their lives, their families' lives forever.
Exactly, man. Straight up, like shout out to everybody that got drafted,
Right.
who got invited, who experienced it. You know, it's a big deal. It's a great deal. Keep working. Congratulations. But you know, it's just when I got drafted, man, it was special, obviously, to experience that, to be in the green room, shake David Stern's hand. But you know, to have like
You just like life is just going to be elite from here on out. Like, It's over. I understand you have like, I'm gonna handle my family shit. I'm gonna do all of that. But after that,
yeah.
life
So
is
you
elite.
gonna handle that, but like
That's the thought. Like
it's
I
like,
can't imagine.
As cliche as it sounds, if you're a real hooper, you know, like I'm just starting.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
In today's term, it's up. Like
It's up.
It's you know what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like it's now we starting. Like I made it here. I did what I had to do.
Job
But
just starting though.
it's
like,
just starting.
You do what you had to do to get here.
I did what I had to do to get here. I'm here now.
Now you got to stay.
Now I gotta stay. And so it's like it's a great feeling, man. Like, and you know, to be able to experience it with my family. And to like, and even to walk into like the vets that I had, championship vets. Like, even though you know the organization was in limbo at that time, like those guys like showed major love. Shout out to Ben Wallace, Hall of Famer. You know, Tayshaun Prince, Rip Hamilton. You know, champions. You know, Chauncey came back. You know, even Jason Maxill, like real vets that really like took time. You know, even T-Mac when I was a rookie was my vet. You know, like people
that's
like
fire.
like
That's
what?
fire. That's fire.
What?
That's fire.
Like,
T-Mac.
you know.
T-Mac, I know, son. T-Mac,
Like,
one of my guys.
all of them.
man.
Shout out.
Shout out to them, but
like
T-Mac?
Ben Watt's my man. Like that's my vet for real. Like he really like show real love. So like I ain't gonna short him, but like to play with T-Mac, like
He just got T-Mac got an aura like Prince,
bro.
Like T-Mac just got an aura when he walk in the gym. Like
first day in the facility, you know, everybody checking in. I'm in the assistant GM office, talking to him, you know, chilling, talking to him, waiting to go talk to the GM. Door half cracked. We mid combo. T-Max walked past.
you just walk past.
He leaving out the GM office. He just finished talking to Joe. Joe Dumars, by the way. So
You just walk past.
he walked past. Whole conversation stopped. I'm like, hold on, because I can't remember, but I really feel like I didn't even know he was on the team at that point for whatever reason.
Yeah. I mean, your first year you come
Yeah,
in.
you know, there's a lot of stuff going on, but I feel like I didn't know that.
league is
So
a
when
lot,
I
too.
saw him, I was like, wait. That was him.
That was him right there. That's how he just be appearing, bro.
No.
He just be appearing, bro. Nigga, I was in New York. We about to play pickup. I'm going to the bathroom. You know what I mean? Got my jersey on, shit, my practice shit on. Go to the bathroom. I come back out of the bathroom. It's T-Mac just in the middle of the training room, just stretching and shit. I'm like, where the fuck you come from, son? He said, I'm here. You know what I mean? Just stopped through for a couple of days. Started to come hoop. Nigga just appears, bro.
Nah, like, man, shout out to Mac, though. Mac was, like,
Mac
real
is that
chill. He was that guy. First of all, we talk about hooping. Like,
Man.
Like, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. But if you grew up in that time, you knew
Mac was that
that
nigga.
was a conversation.
Mac was that nigga.
It was, yes, he was that nigga, but it was a conversation. Kobe's always been Kobe, but that was a conversation at that point. No question. Like, who is it? It was a conversation at one point.
Yeah, them two was going back and forth.
Yeah.
T-Mac ain't get hurt. That should
Who
be
knows?
scary.
Who knows?
That should be scary. All right, man. Talk to me, man. So, out of all that shit, I would ask for your favorite experience, but that's lame. I could ask your favorite experience if it's like
In the NBA?
just in NBA.
I mean, you know, when I was able to end up in Boston one year to go to Game 7 of the conference finals to get a real deep playoff run, that's got to be it for sure.
You was on a finals team right before that with Toronto.
Well, but I got listen, I wasn't. I was there, but I wasn't. You know, yeah, I was
Damn,
there.
so-
Trade deadline got me up out of there. Shout out to them, though, man. They was primed for it though.
And
They were primed for it, man. All year, like it was. They were primed to win it. It's the coach I had a conversation with. I said it long before the season started. As soon as I signed, he came down to work out with me. I told him we could win it,
Yeah.
and they did. I just wasn't there. I just wasn't there. Like they did it, but I just wasn't there. You know.
Hey, listen, you saw it anyway.
Now shout out to them though. Like I said, they were prime, man. Like that was like all year. Like it was a team that was working to win a championship. That was it. Like that's what they were on. Like when I was there before they made all the trades, that's what we were on. And then they made the trades, and obviously it still worked, you know.
Yeah.
So shout out to the Raptors. Shout out to Toronto. Great fan base, by the way.
Yeah.
As much like I don't even know what to call it that Toronto gets just for being in Canada. Like, beautiful fan base, great organization. It's a great team to be on because when you play for them, you really play for the whole Canada. You know, you do.
That's
you
true.
do train. We did training camp in Vancouver. We had preseason games in Montreal, and like you really get to see that it's really the Canadians really get behind their team and see how they support them. And every night you walked in that arena for a home game, it's sold out, packed out. They're cheering. They're behind the team. They know when to cheer. It's not like we just come here like they're into the game,
really
like
they
they're
know
behind
they
their
know
team, like they know what they're looking at. And so it was a dope experience to play for them. Obviously, like we were on that trajectory, you know. They made the moves and they still won. But it was that's up there though. It'd be like playing there on that team, and like it was crazy. Just like caught Boston on the back end of a almost championship experience. And then to go into the season with them, like from the beginning of a championship experience and watch it grow up until literally the trade.
Yeah.
And so it's dope to see like you know, it's because it's ups and downs. Like it's not like they won a championship, but from the beginning to, you know, the trade deadline, it wasn't like just a straight line.
Right,
It was
right.
ups and downs. Team had to work through things, had to figure things out. But that's a part of the game, so it was dope. That's, you know, that's up there. Both you know, seeing both sides, and then going on a playoff run, seeing how championship teams like this championship this year from Boston is like it was on the way.
Yeah, it was bound to happen.
It was on the way.
It was bound to happen.
It was on the way. Like no questions asked. At some point, they were going to win a championship.
Yeah, that's
just,
a fact.
That was going to happen. Like I know that for sure. I was there. You know what I'm saying? I was on that team. I know the organization about. They were going to win a championship. That wasn't like.
That was a no-brainer.
It was win. Not
was
if.
gonna happen.
It was win. Not
It was
if.
gonna happen. You can
Yeah,
tell
it
they
was
knocking
win.
at the
Not
door.
if. Like that was.
They've been going to the conference finals
Yes.
and semis for how long?
They were going to conference finals when I was in the league.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We went
They've
to
been-
Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals in 2018 or whatever.
Yeah, them niggas was knocking at the door.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
like
That's a good segue.
yeah, like,
That's a good segue
Yeah,
into what you think about JJ getting his coaching job. How you feel about that?
So I was able to spend a short time with him when I was in Philly. I finished the season, short playoff run with him. So short time with JJ, but you know, JJ is one of those guys that, he's just a basketball head, like basketball savant. You know, he really studies the game, loves the games. If you watch TV for the last couple of years, you understand
His
how
podcast is fire too.
how knowledgeable he is. Obviously, breaking it down on this podcast, you understand that he knows the game, and that's a fact. You know, he played for Coach K, first of all, in college, 4 years. If you don't know what JJ Redick did in college, just whenever you have time.
Yeah. You be like, what the fuck is going on?
If
I
you
watch
don't
him-
have time.
I watch him get Maryland 40.
Yes, like if you have a little time, you know, go and just, if you don't understand who JJ Redick is, go and just look, especially at Duke. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he had a long career, great shooter, efficient shooter, played on a lot of good teams, but he knows basketball. I can say that just from personal experience being around him, talking to him, and then if you watch TV, like I said, you understand that he understands what he knows. And then, I mean, you know, it's this tough, though. It's the Lakers' job.
Yeah.
It's the Lakers' job.
Yeah.
Like,
Lakers job, you dealing with a real Bron is always a show. Like,
I mean, Bron
regardless
is
of the
Bron.
player,
Like,
you're a show.
that's a whole, like, Bron is Bron.
an entity,
That's a
like,
beast.
yeah.
That's an entity. That's a beast. But the Lakers is his own entity and beast in its own. Los Angeles marketing and stuff is different. I think he's ready for it. He didn't spend time he didn't spend time in the media, so I think he's ready for it.
Yeah. And the media like JJ. Like,
Yeah,
they don't really,
yeah.
For now.
For now.
For now.
For now. You know how they go, huh? For now. So like, it's we'll see. I don't have any like. I'm not scared about what he's gonna bring to the table.
Yeah, I think he'll be. I don't think he's gonna be bad.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I think gonna be some bumps in the road.
He played like like I'm and hey, for good or for bad, but I give a little bit of leniency to players.
Yeah,
people that spend time in decades, over a decade in the league. Like
you gotta know what he's talking about.
He got to know something.
Yeah.
Like he was in these moments, so he got to know something. So it'll be interesting though. Obviously, it's always interesting with the Lakers. It's always interesting with LeBron. And JJ is an interesting character himself. So it'll be fun to see. I think they'll be good though. I like the draft pick.
Who, Bronny?
No, I mean yes, yes.
Bronny, yeah.
Nah,
which is dope.
I mean, I was talking about the first round pick. I like
who
Bronny,
they get in the first round?
Connect from Tennessee.
Oh, the white boy, the shooter. Yeah, I like that too because they needed him.
He's good. Yeah,
they
that's what I'm saying.
Shooter.
That's a great pick.
That's
like,
a great
I love
pick.
it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Especially for JJ. I think JJ knows exactly what to do.
Exactly how to use them, how to make them effective.
They need him, but I think they still want. I think they got one more move in them.
Yeah.
At least they're gonna try. I know they will. I like Bronny though, man. Like for all the heat, I like him. I think he's going to take a little bit of time, to develop. I don't think it's going to be like forever, but I think he was primed to be a pro. He's been working out with LeBron for who knows how long.
Yeah, like since he came out the womb.
And you know how much of a freak LeBron is. You know he loves basketball. I know that's been passed down to Bronny. I'm not worried about that. I think he'll be good. I think he knows who he is. And at some point, he'll be what people expect him to be. I think that obviously you go through something like a heart whatever.
Yeah, he had a heart attack.
He had a heart attack. It's like
I think I feel like people be forget like bro had a heart attack, son. Y'all giving him all this shit. Like, come on, son.
Listen, man, let's be real, man. People wanna downgrade LeBron so much.
Yeah, they look for anything.
For anything.
They come after his kids.
Like
don't let his
like right now, like
existence, but that's
but like as far as the nepotism goes, man, like people have their brothers on teams. Coaches have brought their sons on teams.
Right. That's a fact.
It's so much like it's like GMs have hired people.
Right.
And like I don't have no problem with it, but like don't have this discussion now.
Yeah, exactly. All of a sudden, it can't be a problem.
Like don't have this discussion now. Like I've been on teams where people have hired their family members.
Yeah.
Like we don't
make it a problem for
yeah,
Bronny,
like leave him alone, man. Let the do if that's what the Lakers want to do for their team, then talk about the Lakers. Like I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying like that's a decision that they made.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. Let them make that decision. Talk about them, but like, let this kid reach his dream.
Yeah, let that kid do
like don't act like this is the first kid that you don't know. Like first of all, Bronny.
Right.
First of all.
Yeah.
But like it's people that get drafted and teams know they're not coming over there for 2-3 years. Stupid stuff like that. At least this kid is gonna be in LA.
Right.
Whatever development plan they decide, he's going to be there.
Right.
How he got there, like, it's the Lakers are the fucking Lakers.
At the end of the day, if the nigga perform, what you going to say then?
What you going to say then? It's going to be crickets.
Yeah,
what it's going to be.
It's
LeBron's son. Then now it's going to be, he's LeBron's son. He's supposed to do that.
Yeah,
we know what that cycle's going to be. We understand what that cycle's going to be. That's why I don't like it, though, but don't act like nepotism is a problem now, people. That's all I ask, I went to China on my own merits, and I had my own quarrels with China. It has nothing to do with them squabbling in the middle of the game.
For those who catching it late, I had a little riff in China for a little bit. Niggas came for my head. I had to protect myself.
Did you?
I did, though. I came out unscathed, nigga. So for people who don't know, went to China in 2000. It was at 12. Went to China in 2012. My team, Georgetown, had a game.
We ain't even about to talk about that.
Well,
it's
I'm about
the
to tell you,
floaters.
we talk about it.
Man, watch out.
I did work, so I ain't tripping.
What's
True
your
box, I caught a body.
What's your official title for the floaters?
Floaters.
What's your official title? You're a founder, co-founder,
Oh, I'm the CEO.
CEO?
Yeah.
CEO Henry Sims.
Yeah,
It's the floaters.
yeah.
I know y'all not used to this, but this is exclusive.
This is
Okay.
exclusive because I
Well,
probably ain't doing this
he
again.
want to talk about all that other shit, man. We gonna talk about him.
He gonna talk about me. Talk about me.
4 a.m. workouts because of Henry Sims.
This nigga scared.
I was.
4 a.m. workouts was because of me.
Listen,
I'm not even ashamed to say it no more because it's part of what built me today. It's part of what built my character. The 4 a.m. work. Because y'all don't know, I was doing the bitches by myself after a while. It was just me.
that's your fault, not mine.
I know.
Wow, he's building character. Now, that one of those 4 a.m. workouts to this day.
Which one?
To this day, the medicine ball one.
Oh my God.
Still to this day,
That was freshman year.
probably the hardest workout I ever done in my life.
I was ready to die, son. I was like, if I die right now, I won't even be mad. This shit's so crazy. Like if I passed out,
I wasn't ready to die, but
Nah, so I was ready to go. So that workout was OD. Son. It wasn't my fault.
I don't be wanting to throw up or something, but I wouldn't have minded that.
I was like, yo, that's when we was running with him over top
Bro,
of our
we
head.
couldn't drop a medicine ball below our nose.
But we had to start all
No.
over again.
No.
Oh my
I wish
God.
that's what it was. I remember this. So we had about 5 different stations, right? The catch was certain stations had different things,
Right.
but if you did certain things, you earned checks.
Right.
That was the workout. However many checks you had after we did all the stations,
Yeah.
you had however many checks you had to run
remember.
suicides
Oh,
on
you
top of the
remember
workout.
all that. You nuts. I don't remember
Listen.
none of that shit.
You don't understand, but if you ever had to do a workout because someone else is fuck up, you will remember.
I really felt bad, son.
He did.
I felt really
Of
bad.
course you
I
don't
remember I
remember
felt
it.
bad. I'm like, damn, these niggas running.
You were the
'cause of
one
me.
in trouble.
Niggas was mad as shit at me too.
I went to class.
Niggas ain't
I
talking
was
to me
on
for a couple
time.
days.
I was at practice on time. I did what I had to do, and I still had to wake up in 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and do the worst workout of my life.
My bad, Joe.
And
So,
that's
to
when I knew
Moose,
college was different.
To Lump, to
Because
Free, to Jay,
my high school
Julian,
teammates-
everybody that was on that team, my bad, Joe.
My high school teammates, shout out to them. They didn't
bad.
do shit like this. We didn't get in trouble. We showed up to where we had to show up. We were committed to winning.
I was committed too.
Amen.
I was committed too.
I got a deep voice. I don't talk like him.
I was committed too. What the fuck that mean, nigga? Deep voice, what you mean?
You was committed
Very white voice, nigga.
to winning?
Fuck you mean? I was committed to winning a little bit. Once I learned I wasn't about to play, fuck winning, nigga. Fuck you mean? I was hot, son. But, huh? Nah, I wanted niggas to win. But what I'm gonna do about it? Clearly, yay, woo. That's all I could do, son.
That shit weak, bro.
I couldn't help you from the
bro.
bench.
Nah, bro.
I couldn't help you from the bench, bro.
Give me something, bro. Like, do a house music dance. Come on, bro. Like, that's what we talking about right now.
couldn't
You're
do it
not
for the
committed
bench.
to winning.
Nah, when I was in my freshman year, I was all over the place. Had me a little joint. I was running wild, son. I was
I was there.
I was running wild.
I was there. I
Oh
know.
man, I ain't gonna front. I lost my way a little bit. I'm like, man, this is the world. Like, my mom kept me tight knit. So even when I did step out, it was like, let me get home before she start bugging. Once niggas got to college, it was no strings attached. Women. Females?
I don't know how
I
to
ain't gonna front. I had a good time, son. I had to chill.
Everybody had a great time.
I had to ring
I
it
think.
back in though. You know what I mean? Like
I think everybody had a great time.
Oh, we
but
all
it's,
had a good
it's a
time.
different experience. I mean, it was college, man.
Yeah, college was fun,
Georgetown was great, man. Like
College was fun. Shout out to everybody that.
Shout out to everybody.
And went to
Like,
college.
Just went to college.
Just went to
shout out
college.
You know, it was
Shout
great.
out to y'all, man.
It was fun. Like I don't like. This is the thing, man. Like, we have to, like, acknowledge that we played at a high-level D1 program. So it's different. It's different. Like, everybody don't get to experience that.
Yeah.
And we're not the highest level, but we were high-level D1.
We were high level.
There are colleges and players that would tell you they experienced a higher
tier 1,
level.
we was tier 2.
We tier 2 now. We ain't gonna like act like we that far.
Yeah,
we tier 2.
we knocking
There's
on
some
1.
tier. There's tier 1. There's
We was
tier
knocking
1.
on 1 right there.
Yeah,
we was right there.
There's tier 1. We know we gonna keep it a buck. There's tier 1, but we're on tier 2. We ain't gonna keep on dropping it now. Like, we run through the history now. We on tier 2. It's okay.
All right, man. Listen, man, I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you for coming, man.
No problem.
Appreciate
Man.
it.
Easy
You
work,
got anything
man.
you want to plug, yo? Anything you got going on?
Shout out to
talk
Big
me.
Easy Basketball. Shout out to my young fellas for sure. Always. Make
Y'all got
sure y'all
tournament
put
coming
this
up, right?
We in Atlanta. I'm out of here. I'm going to hoop in the Big 3. I'm out of here. Want to see my boys. I ain't see my boys. No homo. No Diddy.
Oh, yeah, you got to watch out. Chill.
Yeah, you got to watch
Wanna
out.
see your team, your
But
players,
nah,
your
I really
players.
real talk, man. I really enjoy, like, coaching. I really enjoy, like, giving back to these young fellas, teaching them the game. Like, I really enjoy that. I take that seriously. I think they know that. I hope their parents understand that. So, like, I don't play when, like, because that's something I'm really serious about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to getting back and being on the bench and coaching them and being in the fight with them. You know, that's what I enjoy, man. Like, really building these kids up and teaching them the game. Like, that's serious to me. So, shout out to them. Man, got some other stuff in the works. We'll talk about it later. You know what's going on, but I got some stuff in the works, just expanding outside of basketball. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Shout out to my son.
Yeah.
You know what
Talk
I'm
to
saying?
him. Fatherhood. Touch on that real quick. Tell me. Talk
Oh, man,
about
it's
it.
beautiful. It's beautiful, man.
Talk about it real
Man,
quick.
that's my dog for real,
Yeah.
My guy. So, and that's my man, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That's my guy. I love it. I love every part of fatherhood. I love being a leader. So, shout out to him, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to you. Beautiful here. July 5th, 2008, I met him. I bust his ass at Lebron camp, but July 5th, 2008, I really met him. This is my first day in Baltimore.
Oh, you talking about me? I'm talking about your son.
July 5th, 2008. July 5th, 2008. This is my first day in Baltimore, y'all.
I've been invited you, though.
This is my first day in Baltimore, y'all.
Nigga, me.
It's crazy.
I
He been to New Orleans.
I convinced you to come to.
He been to New Orleans.
I convinced
so.
this nigga to fly to BWI one time, though. But then we went to D.C.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
My dog, man. My nigga Moose, man. The floaters. Appreciate it.
Hey, man. Hey, when I see you in the Big 3, though, I'm busting
Miss
your
me,
ass.
nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga. I'm on your head, nigga.
The floaters.
You're a dummy, bitch.
Fuck out of here.
You're a dummy, bitch.
I can't even hear it no
They
more.
heard it, nigga. Fuck them niggas. Oh, shout out my man Felix Pinchers. My man home.
Let me see that throwing over
Free the
here.
homie. He home though. I just wanted to say that. Shout out my man the Pinchers. Clean, easy cleaning product for your
I
glasses.
wear glasses, bro. I'm taking these. Bro.
Yeah, you got them.
Bro.
Yeah, clean the watch. Yeah, you seen them? Take them out the pack. Let me show you.
Okay, we could do a demonstration.
We got an unboxing. You know what I mean? My nigga Carrick Felix, based out of AZ.
Arizona.
He invented these. This is not a paid sponsorship. It's because I love
I
him.
don't want to move to Arizona.
Pinchers, you know what I mean? Put them on your fingers.
What you see, man?
You clean your phone.
You know.
Get your phone right. Y'all niggas with camera lenses and shit.
So wait. Oh, I get it now.
Know what I mean?
Pictures.
Pinchers, you feel me?
Nah, this dope. Let me see.
Yeah, we giving them out. Huh? You need one? You take one. Pinchers for you. You don't got no hands, but you got it. You get one too. All right, man. The floaters, we out, man.
It's the floaters.
Shout out Moose,
Shout
man.
out to
Love
Baltimore,
you, man.
man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
Love
it.
you, my boy.
Already.